got here, I didn't really know too many people, so I was just like trying to find the places where the food spots, where the classrooms, stuff like that. But honestly, I'm kind of really just starting to like Alfred because like
Yeah.
it's like a really small town, not a lot of people here, so it's like the people here, it's like a family, and they like
Exactly.
care about you.
Because like once you've won in the mind, like you've technically already won in reality. Just
Mhm.
time and effort, and just need to catch up. Basically.
And in today's day, it's like social media. It's like everybody just like posting all the good stuff. Like all you see on there is everybody's best of the best. So it's like people just go on social media and they see all this stuff. They thinking like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but like they don't really know what they really.
The world is like overwhelmingly just negative, and that's why it's so important to. I don't know. I'm a man of God, so the scriptures is like the guard. You have to really guard your mind and your heart. Like the things that you listen to, the things that you look at, it affects you. Especially if it's a bunch of negativity. If you pour in a bunch of negativity, then it's going to like watch it. But if you pour in these positive things and you speak in life and you're thinking about where you want to go, then like literally the world's like the pieces will start to fit together instead of you just going around aimlessly. All right, yo. So it's your boy Samuel Robinson, and we're back with Real Talk, first episode of the season, and I got my boy Austin. He's been grinding over the summer, athlete on the basketball team here on campus. So you can.
What's up, y'all? My name is Austin Brown. I'm from Rochester, New York. I'm here on the men's basketball team. So
Yeah.
ready for a great year, man. Real big year coming up for us.
All right, man. Let's see the AMCC.
Yep, we gotta get the conference. Gotta get the
All right.
chip.
And we also have our video producer, Julius. You've seen him in multiple episodes. He's right there. Okay. You just did a thumbs up and that's it. I thought you were gonna say something. All right. So we're here on a Real Talk. So this is obviously Real Talk. So I just want to talk about like what's the experience like on Alfred State so far, being an athlete and everything balancing.
So like last year coming in, I mean like when I first got here, I didn't really know too many people, so I was just like trying to find the places where the food spots, where the classrooms, stuff like that. But honestly, I'm kind of really just starting to like Alfred because like
Yeah.
it's like a really small town, not a lot of people here, so it's like the people here, it's like a family, and they like
Exactly.
care about you. So like if you need help with like certain things, whether it's like school stuff for your dorm, whatever, there's people all over to help you. All the like the sports staff people, not even just the basketball coach, whether it's like the football coach, whatever, they'll help you if you need something. Track coach is actually located in the gym, so you can always go to him for help. But Alfred is actually nice. If you just stick to what you got to do, stick to your plan. It's really nice here. It's like they got everything you need here for sure.
Yeah, there's like my opportunities, like definitely, like even if cause my first semester here, I kind of was just like dorm to class, but then I pledged the fraternity, and then I found out like the full scope of the town, and then a bunch of other things. Having found my group, found some people. Then this town is really nice. I actually was staying over here. I was here over the summer, and stuff, and like it's just amazing. Like there's a big community.
Mhm.
Like I didn't have to worry about food. Food was there. It was just this town is very underrated.
Definitely. And the views is crazy.
Over the summer, this town look amazing
Yeah,
over the summer
views
too.
is crazy. Like the nature here is crazy. I never seen nothing like this before.
Yeah. All right, so talk to us a little bit more. Like, so how you got into basketball? How big of a driving factor was basketball, even in your decision coming here, and like what it means to you? Like, how important is basketball to you? Cause I know you're like on the basketball team.
So to me, like basketball is like everything. So like I didn't really start playing on a team. So I think I was like 7 years old. But the team I was playing for was like 9 year olds. But they didn't have any like 7 year old teams, so I had to play up. But ever since then, I fell in love with the game. But when I was growing up, I was always like taller, and like they always put me at like the big man spot, and I never really played like the guard spot growing up. So I never really like worked on my like guard skills like growing up. So I'm just now like starting to like teach myself how to play as a guard. 'Cause I never had really a coach to teach me all that type of stuff. But coming here, I came from a JUCO school. Only reason why I didn't go back was because it was a whole other situation with that. So my parents wanted me to try to a 4 year school. So I contacted Upper State, and the assistant coach that was here last year, he liked how I was playing, so I came here. Last year we had a
Oh, so they scouted you.
yeah.
Yeah, but you say you were playing from like a 7-year-old playing against 9-year-olds.
Mhm.
Oh, that's tough.
The jump was definitely tough, but I
That's
couldn't
good. I think that happened to like Kobe. Like
Yeah.
when he in his
Mhm.
start come up too, he was like yeah, he was playing against people that were bigger than him.
Mhm.
That necessarily like he was like very observant. Like he was like he was like analyzing everybody.
Mhm.
Like so he was like
He
they
was
don't
trying to-
necessarily have like the skill. They're just like using their body and stuff like that. And he was like analyzing the game. Are they serious about the game? Are they it's crazy.
He was trying to like.
mindset.
It's funny you say that because he literally said that in his video. He was analyzing, figuring everybody out, seeing what he can do, what he can't do, so that he knew like when the summertime comes, he was gonna work on that.
Yeah.
To just like overcome everybody else. So his skills would be way over everybody else. If they can't do that and they're not working on it, and he does work on it, then he can surpass them over time by just consistently work on the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
But so this year we got a new head coach. We haven't like officially heard who it is yet, but I know they started doing the interviews this week. So for now, we just been doing a lot of open gyms, a lot of weight room stuff. Kind of just trying to just stay in the gym, even though we don't have a coach. We just want to like stay in shape. So like when he does get here, we can just snap right into it.
Oh,
That's
that's good. So you guys don't even have a coach, but y'all communicating as a team and like getting in the gym, getting ready. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Cause we trying to make sure like this year is like really big. Cause last year we fell short in the conference, the semifinals in the conference, to Penn State Altoona. So
Let's see around the come up. I'm thinking big. This big. I just feel like there's big energy just building up in Africa. We got across the board with like all the sports. You got the soccer, football, basketball. Like things really about to get booming. Because really, it's all about belief. Like if you already lost the ball in the mind, then you might as well not even play. But if you're winning in the mind and your mind is there, you have that Mamba mindset. Like nobody's. When you touch the field, nobody's better than you. Like because like you're all human. And you put in the work to get certain results. But how are you balancing life with school? 'Cause I know you have big dreams, not only for like just basketball, like but in life and what you want to do to give back. Yeah, you said basketball mean a lot to you. Like, touch on that. So how did that become something? Is just something that you just grew up with, or who inspired you to pursue basketball?
I mean, when I was just like younger than 7, pretty sure like basketball was just a sport. I'm more like I think I gravitated towards that more. Kind of sort of football too, but it was mainly like basketball. But it's just kind of like it's just been like so important to me ever since I like played. And my favorite player has always been Kobe. And when I was growing up, I would see like a lot of videos of him talking and just like the way he approached basketball and how he was always talking about like he wanted to be the best. He always wanted to work the hardest, stuff like that.
Yeah,
so it's just like when I started playing, it's like I would always try to be like Kobe. Like even when I shot the ball when I was younger, I would just say Kobe.
Kobe.
Like,
yeah, everybody said I was like Kobe was the garbage bro every time, bro.
Every time I shoot, I'm just like go.
Yeah, but
it's just like if he can do all that hard work, and he gonna put all that work in, he gonna do all the late hours, early mornings, all that type of stuff, and you can see the result that it got him. Now I look at it in my life, it's like if I can do the same type of work, then I can get the same type of results.
100%, bro. 100%. Kobe really proved that like talent means nothing if you don't have like hard work and grit towards it. Like that's what I said. Like what you describing is like Kobe has like showed the path of success, and that's why people always like to say success is no secret, but it's literally no secret. It's like all around us. Like that's the way like everything is designed. That's why I believe in a higher power, God, and faith in it. But that's the way everything is designed, bro. It's like success is like no secret. Like if you put in the work, like the results are coming. Like those blessings are coming. By just putting in the work and stuff. Yeah, Kobe was just a big example of that. And like everything, like even the potential that everybody has, because the only limits you have is like the limits you put on yourself and the limits you allow others to put on yourself, and then you take on for yourself. But it's not really true. 'Cause I'm sure like on your path, like you probably have shouted out some big dreams and goals to some people, and they're probably doubting you already, right? Or you got some thing there, because that's just everybody has to go through that. It's part of the journey.
doubting you, people laughing at you,
Yeah.
people saying you can't do this, you can't do that, you won't be this, you won't be that. But in
Yeah.
reality, if you just ignore all that and keep doing what you're doing, none of that matters. And
Exactly.
when the time comes, everyone that said all that stuff is gonna see all the stuff you was saying was true, and then they gonna be somewhere else wishing they would have did what you did.
Yeah, bro. The biggest thing we have on this man is like time, man. People don't even realize it, man. They
like
just trade it for
time.
nothing, bro. Like go to I would hope people look at these celebrities. A lot of them like they spend their time, yo. Like they might be portraying partying and stuff like that, but when they were on the outcome, bro, they wasn't out no party, yo. Michael Jordan there, bro. Kobe, no party, bro.
They was locked in.
They was locked into what they're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Not even just Kobe, Mike, anybody in any field, like Michael Phelps.
Yeah, success.
Michael Phelps said one time he was in the pool for 2 years straight. That's like 700 plus days every single day. He didn't miss one time. No birthday, no Christmas, Thanksgiving. Mans did not leave the pool one time every day for 2 years straight.
Yeah, man. Success is no secret, bro.
So it's like
across the board, like success is the same. Like, and even like when I look at the systems, like it's just like even in nature, you know, like success across the board for like a tree to grow, like there's natural cycles of like nature, like it naturally has to be like work put into the soil, like rain pouring down and getting the right nutrition consistently.
It's key you say that part too, because that's like really key. It's like some people sometimes try to skip like cycles, like say they plant a seed and then they trying to already go to the top of the tree.
Yeah.
Actually like the come up part. They're trying to just like skip over the come up. But it's like you gotta really embrace the grind and the come up and like the part where you're not at where you want to be. Because that's the part where you're really gonna see how bad do you want it. Like if you can withstand the fire of not being where you want to be, be able to keep doing it every single day.
And it's like people, the naysayers, and like that's all a part of it, just the test, you know, because like once you've won in the mind, like you've technically already won in reality. Just time and effort just needs to catch up, you know, basically.
And in today's day, it's like on social media, it's like everybody just like posting all the good stuff. Like all you see on there is everybody's best of the best. So it's like people just go on social media and they see all this stuff. They thinking like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but like they don't really know what they really gotta do. They just so distracted by all the distractions in the world.
Yeah.
So like all you really gotta do is eliminate distractions, put your head down, and just grind.
So what's like your goals and what you want to achieve here at Alfred State with the basketball team?
Definitely want to win the whole thing, not even just the conference. I'm trying to win the national chip in Division III.
Yeah, but you gotta show that and like inspire that in your teams, cause like that's something where Kobe's work ethic was able to inspire like his teammates and stuff like that. You know,
it's just gonna be like an everyday. It's like an everyday thing. We gotta just come to compete, work hard, push each other to be great every single day, and then when the time comes, I think it's like March. We're gonna be ready, and it's just gonna have to be performed.
I bet.
When the time is right.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Just like the results.
As long as everybody believe in each other.
Yeah, let's So we got our producers over there. I want to hear like their thoughts so far in the conversation. Doug just joined, so Doug, y'all can join in too, cause you're on the same angle, so you can have the mic.
All right. So obviously I'm Julius. This is my other producer Doug. So Austin, the question we got for you is right. You said you like Kobe. What was your favorite play by Kobe, or what did you try to learn from him? You know, like what work ethic?
My favorite play?
Yeah, like what was something you saw him do that you don't think anyone else could do?
Oh, the difficult shot making for sure. Nah, it was like this one game.
Oh yeah,
one game. It was 2 games, but it was this one game. He had these. He literally caught the ball off the inbound. It was like 2 or 3 people on him. He did one dribble, pump fake, shot it over everybody, made it, and then came in and did the same thing again for the game winner, all back to back in one game. And then another game, it was against Portland. I think they was down by like 2 points with like 3 seconds come on the clock. He got the ball off the inbound. He did an in and out dribble, pump fake, and a fadeaway shot falling on net, game winner.
Yo, you can give us those clips,
like,
yo.
Huh?
You can give us those clips.
Oh yeah, I can show you the clips.
Yo,
for
but
sure.
that's crazy because like people don't realize, but you're on that journey of understanding the game and getting your data and kind of extrapolating data. Cause once you like decide on where you're gonna go, and you understand your why of why you're doing something. Like the world is your oyster. Kobe says your world is your oyster. Your world becomes your library, and where you learn and everything is like. Right, so he's probably able to like he probably visualizes most of his games. Like he probably visualized the dribbles, and he studied the field and the angles, so he like knows which angle is best, and like he probably like replayed positions, like strategies or how people are gonna come at him in his head before he even happens. So he's like there's certain things just like he just got repetitive.
Literally, and all that
there,
stuff
bro.
is like the stuff I'm doing now, like the visualization stuff, and then like just like thinking about certain situations that could possibly happen in the game, and like how I would react to it based off like what they do.
Yeah.
So like say if I'm at the right wing and I drive and then they help, like the dude from the baseline helps, there's gonna be an option to kick a corner because he gotta help him too. So it's just like, cause Kobe was saying like basketball is like chess. So it's like if you can make someone do something else, it's
bro,
like you gotta just like always be a step ahead.
I'm seeing the same thing.
You can literally like, bro, it's like the people.
And that's what
like,
I say.
The pros. But the reason why they're pros is because like they're manipulating the game the way they want it to be like.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
played.
Yeah,
So
people
it's
like that can downplay the anime, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
yo, they speak of like some bad and stuff. Like, no, that month, like, that's what you realize. Like, success is translational. Cause even with that same mindset of visualization, even in entrepreneurship, like I do a lot of entrepreneurship, even entrepreneurship and anything you want to become successful, visualizing, writing stuff down, studying it, like that obsessiveness. Like that's it translates to every field, like literally, like every field. And
Michael and Kobe both say like, if you're not upset, they ain't say it. Their trainer said it. His name's Tim Grover. He worked with Kobe, Mike Jordan, and Dwayne Wade. But he said, if you're not obsessed, then you already lost, because there's somebody else who's obsessed with this thing that you're trying to get to more than you are. So there's no way you're gonna outwork them if they're like obsessed.
Yeah, that's 100%.
And they think about it all day, every day, and everything they do is for that.
Yeah.
So you can't beat it.
Yeah, that was on that movie on Netflix, right? What was it called? Was it with Adam Sandler? He literally a hustle.
Yeah, see,
oh, well, I gotta watch that.
It's kind of like sad. I never watched it. I'm supposed to be a hooper.
Dude, and the cool part, right? You guys were talking about like when you're talking about like visualization, like dude, a lot of people. That's what's so special about like LeBron. It was his court vision, or like Steve Nash. Like these guys saw the game in a different way, and that's how they were able to like pick teams apart. And that's what you have to do when you're at that high of a level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially LeBron's like, his mind is just on a whole nother level. Like,
he has so much data.
He manipulates the game to a point where it's just like you can't do. It's nothing you can do. It's like because and I feel like it's in kind of all sports. Like or like not even just sports, like in life. Like you gotta pick your poison. Exactly. So it's like you're gonna have to live with something.
Exactly.
So, but when you're doing that with LeBron, can't live with nothing because everything is open. You're done. Like you try to stop him, he gonna kick it behind his head to the whole other side of the court.
I mean, you have to.
Wide open.
Because LeBron is like he's a big thing where he has like natural talent, but even a hard work ethic too. So it's like, and a lot of people don't realize, but how you even develop that visualization and that able to like predict things and like move things like chess is the time and effort that went in. And like so he has like reps and multiple catalogs of like past experiences in other games that's drawn into his game, man.
It's called like pattern recognition. Like you can just like.
That's another successful tip. Tony, I don't know if you know about Tony Robbins. He always talks about pattern recognition. That's a key thing to success, and that's why I even realized like as I'm going into entrepreneurship, I understand like success on the journey, bro. Like I'm like seeing the world, bro, and I'm like, man, like you definitely see there's definitely some intentions, like higher up intentions where people like want people to operate on a lower level, like they just want them. I'm not talking about like entrepreneurship stuff, like people just content like working a regular job, like just being in the system and stuff. But there's like people literally thinking about your time on a decade level where you're just hustling the day to day, the week to week, month to month. People are thinking about your life in like decades, bro, and like where they want your energies applied. And like if you don't wake up, you just get stuck in the system. Like that cycle is crazy. But anyway, let me not get deep. I can get deep, bro. I can get hella deep. Yeah. So let's bring it back to base level. Doug, you have a question for Austin with basketball or anything?
Basketball. I love the chess analogy. That's such a great analogy. And I think the whole part, I think the whole part where you know, I've played chess before, so like, you know, it being like a strategy game, you have to like read your opponent, and you gotta know their moves before they make it, basically. Do you ever like feel like that where it's like you've read this person's move and it's played out perfectly? Has that ever happened to
Nah,
you?
literally, it's like it happens on both ends of the floor, whether it's defense or offense. But it's like since it's because certain times, like if you do one move and like the way I'm guarding him, I know where he thinks he's open at, so like I can just tell. Since if I like back off, like say he does like a rip through and I back off and then I cut him off, I know since I cut him off he's gonna go back the other way. So if I just like fake cut him off and then when he comes back the other way towards me, I could just like put my hand in there and just steal the ball. So it's like I make him do something because I know that when he comes to the spot that I want him to come to, I can make a play on the ball. Oh, my fault.
Yeah, and then the next big like thing is like awareness, right?
Yeah,
Awareness. So like not awareness is just like outside, but like awareness of your own skills and abilities. Just like Doug is talking about time and chess, but it applies to everybody. Is what I'm trying to show people, and it like translates across every field too. Like when you understand like how your potential and your skills, your natural skills and abilities, and elevating that, and you understand time and how time works and it compounds and stuff. You literally can use time like Kobe did it with certain skills. He focused on certain skills that he needed to focus on part by part and stuff, and he built it up. But that's like chess. Like once you understand your skills and abilities and how time works, and the gift of time, you won't want to waste it because you understand it's like chess, and you can move and elevate to your players and your time to a level where you can direct where you want to go with your dreams and goals and your God-given talents and abilities. Because like right now, there's so many people out there like they're just living, but they have so much potential. It's crazy, bro. People don't know their potential. Like, yeah. So that's something I'm passionate about. But let's get back to you, bro.
And the thing with Kobe too, he said like, what you want to do, like if you want to be the best you can be at whatever you want to be at, you gotta work at it as much as you can, as most as you can. So like. Kobe will wake up at 4 a.m. He trained at 4 to 6, taking a break. He trained at 8 to 10, take another break. He trained at 12 to 3. He take another break. He going 3 to 6. So it's like you stack up all that time that's like in one day. That's like 6-7 hours in one day of just him working. And he doing that every day. When a week go by, that's like 49 hours of strictly basketball, of him doing the same things over and over and over and over and over. So it's like your mind and your body are just gonna naturally get used to it because you're just doing so much.
Yeah.
So like now that I'm transitioning back to school, like when I was over the summer, I was probably getting up at least 3 times a week, 5:30 for my first session. But here at school, I gotta kind of maneuver it around just because I got school and then I gotta like get a certain amount of sleep and then I gotta wake up for class, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to at least get 3 times a week, at least like 6 a.m. to I can go to the Y, get us some shots before school. Come to school, get my classes done, do my work, and then get ready for practice, and then later on get some extra work in. But it's really just I gotta just make a schedule.
Systems and habits.
Literally just a schedule of like my everyday habits, and then like in my in time, like on my slots that I got free time, it's either gonna be doing homework or I'm gonna be in the gym.
All right, yo, that's what I respect, man. Yeah, so. Let's bring it back to Alfred State, this is real talk. And so how do you feel like where you're going on your path right now in Alfred State? Anything about the school? How you feel about the school and the environment that's created? I feel like Alfred State is definitely an underrated school. It has like a great environment, place to lock in. I mean, there's distractions like everywhere else, but like. At some point, people got to get bored of going to DJ's every. Bro, there's some people that go Wednesday. I saw people there was there Labor Day, Sunday. But I'm like, bro, Sunday? I mean, I get this Labor Day, but come on, yo.
They be out there doing the fish bowls.
Let's not bash them too much. I mean, they still learning. They gotta learn because people just don't understand the value of time, and a lot of times it's because like self-image
too. They soon
too.
gotta learn though, cause like how you do that, John? Every weekend, the same thing, over and over and over and over at the same little spot.
But it's the same thing that happened with the job, bro. It's like that's what,
You right,
yeah.
dude.
People just end up getting to the same routine. They don't realize that they have the potential to direct whatever their dreams are. They have the potential to achieve it if they just focus and
Most
utilize
people,
the value, the gift of time more wisely.
I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I feel like most people either don't have a dream. Well, no, I feel like everyone got a dream.
They
Most
forget
people
it.
like they know they dream, but they just don't at all in reality think their dream is possible.
Yeah.
So they don't even like acknowledge their dream. They just live life to live it.
Yeah.
Like, cause like a lot of people I be talking to, like, they dreams be like just making money or like just like providing for the family, but like they don't have like an actual like dream. Like they're trying to reach some like hard work to go grasp that specific thing. Like it's hard work to provide for the family and to make money, a lot of money. But I'm saying like a specific intangible like
Yeah, and a lot of that comes down to environment. So 'cause a lot of time, like as kids, we have like a bunch of big dreams. Our mind is limitless when we're young. But then your environments and experiences you go through, like and labels people start to put on you. You know, you start to like limit yourself, just based on whatever. Like things that there's a lot of stuff people go through a lot of different things. I don't know. Everybody has a story. Everybody has like going through life, you know, positive and negative, and that's the problem. Like most of the world is like overwhelmingly just negative, and that's why it's so important to. I don't know. I'm a man of God, so the scriptures is like you have to really guard your mind and your heart. Like the things that you listen to, the things that you look at, it affects you. Especially if it's a bunch of negativity. If you point a bunch of negativity, then it's going to like. Watch it, but if you point yourself positive things and you speak in life and you're thinking about where you want to go, then like literally the world's like the pieces will start to fit together instead of you just going around aimlessly
but
and wasting time.
most people don't think like all the negative stuff is affecting them, because they just think like it just goes in and goes out the other way. But like
your brain remembers everything,
resonating.
bro.
It doesn't. This knowledge, any information that comes in, it's retaining everything.
Yeah. I mean, Doug, you have any more questions you wanted to?
No, but I have to. Oh, hold on. I have the thing about like the distractions and stuff like that. I feel like most people more often than not focus on like when they're talking about the dream, they're like, oh, I want to get rich. Oh, I want to have all this stuff, but they're more focused on the reward
than
the actual work they have to do to get there. And that's in my math class of all things, they were talking about how that's like focusing on the reward is more of like just like a concrete mind instead of like a growth mind, where it's like instead of focusing on the process and how you're going to get there, you're focusing on the reward more than that, which I think is, out of a math class, people take that as face value, just like, oh, it's not true, but it really is.
Yeah.
If you look deep into it, it's really good stuff.
That's definitely big, because like that's
big.
like the big thing on social media, like, because social media is literally just instant gratification, it's instant rewards. You're seeing things that you like over and over and over, so like you're instantly like getting the gratification. The dopamine is going the whole time, so it's like people so used to that, they so used to the instant reward, so that's why like when they want the big dream, they want the big dream now.
No.
Like they don't want
you gotta enjoy the journey. You gotta enjoy the small wins that build up to the big one. A lot of people,
and that's what I had to learn too. Even me, like, same with me, because like even though like my goal is to reach the NBA, like before I would just have that like be like the center, like I'm always thinking about that, but it's like I wasn't really being present and like focusing on
the moment. That's something to like I had struggled to think about, not only just think about your dream, but focus on the moment as well. Enjoying life, enjoying the journey really, and just enjoy the journey. A lot of times like we have that impatient, but enjoy the journey. Make sure you put in the work, but definitely enjoy the journey and enjoy life.
One thing for me though, like I feel like I probably gotta like try to just stay in my own lane like a little more. Sometimes I be trying to like get out of there. I gotta just stay in my own little groove.
So I guess this has been a good conversation. So far, Doug brought up a good point. With and what Doug's point made me think about is like the most important thing with why people get obsessive or think about things or reach a certain goal. and it might come with rewards, but that's not really their focus. Is like a lot of people have a strong why. You know, like believe it or not, so many football players that why they want to go to the NFL is like a lot of times it's not really about them. Is that they came from like different scenarios, environments and stuff, and like football they see or basketball or any sport they see as like the one way to get their parents out of the hood, get their people out of the hood and stuff like start providing for their family and stuff like that. So that's why they're playing the game and stuff, and that's why sometimes people get to the NFL and they start getting the rewards that they kind of slack off or and stuff like that, and then it takes another level of mindset to go even deeper because like as soon as your natural necessities are taken care of, your family taken care of, yeah, no, that's gonna reach down to the core though. Like, what are you about? Like, what's your purpose for real? You know, you achieve this, your family's good. What's life about? What's this gift of time that you have here? What's it for? And that's why people gotta ask themselves questions. The why you doing things is important. A lot of people don't think about why.
I feel like people may be scared to think about why. Like,
yeah, because
it's not even like.
But they need to, because that's what's going to give it up to the. Because I know you are of faith too, you know. So like I'm at peace with my wife because I understand reality from my faith and my belief. Like I understand how time works and what's happening in the world, and I have peace with everything because I know that I know everything. Yeah, I know everything is in God's hands and everything, and I understand my reason for being here on this earth. You know, it's not just about me; it's about helping other people as well. And that's why conversations like these are important. That's why I like real talk as well. To talk about things openly and like help our next generation, because like a lot of them are like just lost, bro. It's crazy, you know. So yeah. Any ending words? I mean, words. The real talk is also about Alfred State. They always ask, yo, do you like the food at Alfred State? Well, we can't end it like that. We're ending the expired, yo.
Put this in the bed. Food is awful, bro. Fix it.
The food up.
Check is dirt. I'm trying. Like, come on. I might get in the depth. You just lost me, bro. Like, food is bad, bro. Bad food.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. Wait. Let's not get deep into. Let's end it off on a high note. This school is amazing.
Nah, school.
It's good. The food. Can you move some improvements? Inconsistent. Sometimes it's good.
I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it is valid. They be having some chicken thighs. Yeah. Chicken thighs be valid. Yeah. I mean, I just eat the same thing every day. Rice, some type of protein, whatever they got, and some vegetables. Food is food. I mean, nutrition is important. You gotta make sure that you have the right. Because people just feed their bodies a lot of things, but especially as an athlete, you gotta be careful what you put in your body. Certain things like, if your gut's not good, like that slows down your whole feel of energy. Like you don't feel that. And that's why a lot of people, they don't realize why they don't feel like they feel sleepy all the time. It's because of their gut health. Yeah. So any final words for the people out there, the students? You can look at that camera and tell them. I mean, hey, stay tuned for the season. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. All right, yo. So this has been a real talk. Yo, amazing mindset, bro. Mamba mindset, yo, with Austin and stuff. I hope you guys learned a lot from that. And just make sure you follow us at Alfred State Bandwagon. Follow Austin on his socials. That'll be linked in the description. And subscribe on YouTube. Share this video. Tell your friends about it. And yo, Doug, you have anything else for our audience, bro? You can switch to yourself.
The terrace sucks.
Oh my God. We're doing that, bro.
The terrace is trees.
All right, yeah, and then all right, so. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm saying just take heed to this conversation, and who also comment who you want to see on Real Talk, who you want to see on these podcasts and stuff like that. Reach out to us on Instagram and stuff. We might get you on the podcast to talk about the school, your aspirations, your dreams. We can make it happen. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. That's good.